Okay.
Hello everyone. So I am Hemansu and today we are starting our first science lecture and which is about the basics of science. So first we had to understand what is science is. Okay. So science is the Latin word. So first I'm just going to make you understand what is science is. Science is it is derived from the word science is derived from Latin word called scientia. Called scientia. Just do remember the name scientia. Okay, which means the knowledge. Which means the knowledge. Okay, that means any kind of knowledge which is gained by various experiment and observation is called as science. Understood what is science is? So I'm just writing the definition now. Definition of science. Okay, science is the any kind of knowledge, which is gained by various experiment and observation. Okay, any kind of knowledge which is gained by various experiment and observation is called as science. Is called as science. Understood everyone what is science is?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
So I want everyone have to repeat this definition for me. Any kind of knowledge which is gained by various experiment and observation is called as science. Let's repeat together, all together.
Sir, being unmute or being mute?
Being unmute.
Any kinds of knowledge which is gained by various experiments and observations.
Observation
is called as science.
Yes. Okay, so okay, so now next part we are going to cover. Okay, see, we have our universe, right? Is it all around us? Whatever, like our Earth, our solar system, outside our solar system, whatever we have is nothing but the universe, the part of universe, right? We are also the part of universe. Is it or not? So in our universe, only two things are exist better. So I'm writing here very important point about the science. In our universe, only two things are exist. You know what are they? One is energy.
The living thing, non-living things.
No. One is energy and other is
Matter.
yes, other is matter. And energy and matter are interconvertible. Means energy can be converted into matter.
E is equal to MC.
Yes, and matter can be converted into energy. Understood? Energy can be converted into matter and matter can be converted into energy. Okay, that means energy and matters are interconvertible. So I'm writing here energy and matter are interconvertible. Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir, understood.
Now we are going to understand first about the matter. On matter, we have physics, chemistry, and biology. Totally depends on matter and energy only. Okay. Okay. So first we will learn about matter. Okay. You know, matter is anything around us which have mass and occupies the space. Is it? Anything around us, whatever, like your pen tab, your laptop, your mobile phone, your tab, whatever you have around us, your books, your bench, your house, we also are nothing but the matter. Because why? Because we all have, like, whether they are living or non-living thing, they have mass and they occupy space also. Is it? Yes. So what is matter is? So matter is anything which have mass and occupies space. Okay, anything which have mass and occupies space is called as matter. Is it or not? Anything which have mass, just do remember, whatever the like objects we have around us, if have mass and which occupies the space, is called as matter. So now matter is divided into three states. Okay, like matter may be solid,
Liquid and gas.
matter may be liquid, and matter may be gas. So these are nothing but the state of matter, right? Do we have more state of matter?
Yes, sir. There's plasma.
Yes, one is called plasma and other is called Bose-Einstein. One is called plasma and other is called Bose-Einstein. You know what is Bose-Einstein and plasma? Yes.
So what is it?
It is Bose-Einstein. You know Albert Einstein? His name is here Einstein, and here we have Bose. Bose-Einstein.
Sir, in the Bose-Einstein, boson particles are cooled to almost to absolute zero, sir.
Yes. See here, whatever the matter we have, okay, at 0 Kelvin, which is equals to negative 273.15 degrees Celsius temperature. It is 0 Kelvin or it is equals to minus 273.15 degrees Celsius temperature. Any matter at that temperature and below that temperature will be in Bose-Einstein state.
So it's a type of matter where time does not affect it, sir.
Yes, and you know, at this state, and this state is not possible on Earth. That's why this is called as hypothetical state. Hypothetical, we can only think about it. Okay, this is called as hypothetical state. Okay, and plasma is what? See, whatever the matter present on sun, okay, is ionized form, beta. Okay, and it is possible.
Present on what?
Sun.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So this is possible at a very, very, very high temperature like sun. Okay. So at this state, all the matter will be get ionized. Okay. So this is the, again, we can say the hypothetical state. Okay. So Bose-Einstein is possible at very, very low temperature, and plasma is possible at a very, very, very high temperature. Very, very high temperature.
Sir, if
Yes, beta.
time doesn't affect in Bose-Einstein, then what will happen in plasma, sir?
See, at this state, all the matter will present in ionic form. Ions form. Ions, you know, cation and anion. At this state, all the matter will present at this state. Okay, at that particular temperature. Ions.
Spelling, sir. Oh.
Yeah, ion. So we have cation and anion. Okay, cations are positively charged particles. Therefore, anions are negatively charged particles. Understood?
Sir, does time affect plasma?
Yes, at plasma state. Okay, all the matter will present at ionic form, means they may be anionic form or cationic.
Sir, and does time affect Bose-Einstein state?
See, whatever the effect of time, see, do that time affect on every matter? Yes, but when like other factors affect on it, like energy getting transferred then. So here energy is being transferring from higher to lower. So yes, here there will be, like, suppose we have, you know, uranium. When we used to like fire neutron on the nucleus of uranium, it bursts and it releases at a very high energy. Okay, and it breaks down into two part, beta. Two part means it forms krypton and other is formed barrier. So at high temperature, particles, they have very high energy, so they used to transfer energy from higher to lower state. Okay, so yes, there is an effect. Okay.
Sir, there's an effect on time on both Bose-Einstein and plasma, right?
No, not on Bose-Einstein, beta. Bose-Einstein will remain as it is only.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So this is all about the metals. So again, I want you to take a screenshot. Now we are going to move further. Done?
Sir, what does N mean?
Huh, beta?
The N near the uranium, sir.
Uranium. Oh, N means it is neutron.
Neutron.
Yes. We
Sir,
will
I
discuss.
have some doubt in this element, sir. Can I ask?
See, we will discuss all the elements. Don't worry, one by one. Okay. Now we are going to
After uranium, it's krypton and so the other one.
barium. Ba.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, it is nuclear waste. Okay, we'll move further.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the particles of matter. So we know, okay, you know, matters are made up of
Sir,
very
atom.
Abida?
Atoms, sir.
Yes, we will discuss that. Matters are made up of very tiny, okay, or indivisible particles.
Sir, very tiny what?
Tiny or, it is or. Okay, particles called atoms. And different matter are different types of matters are formed by different types of atoms. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about atoms. Okay, so before going to start definition of atom, we have to understand like how atom is being discovered. Okay, so do you know about the Rishi Kanad, the Indian saint?
No, sir.
No, you must know that. Okay, see, Rishi Kanad was the Indian saint. Okay, Rishi Kanad was the Indian saint. You know, about 600 BC. What is BC? It is before Christ. Okay, 600 BC means 600 year before the Christ. Okay, and that time is represented to that particular era. Okay, where the God of Christians called Jesus Christ born. Okay, before that time, again 600 year before that particular time, when the God of Christians called, you know, Jesus Christ born.
Jesus.
Yes. Okay. Before that also 600 years. That particular time we are discussing about Indians and Rishi Kanad. Okay. The Rishi Kanad used to stay in a jungle. Okay. One day on his, he used to stay in a hut. Okay. Along with some students. Okay. So suppose here before suppose here we have one tree, the large tree on his ground. Okay, and Rishi Kanad used to sit beneath the, that tree and used to meditate all the time. Not all the time, but every day. So one day, one of the leaf of that particular plant fell on his lap, and he took that leaf on his hand. Okay, and he broke that leaf into two parts, beta. Okay, one part he thrown away, and to other part again he break down into two part. Okay, and this activity he performed again and again and again and again, and one time came he could not divide that particular part. Okay, so he thought whether all the particles they are made up of such tiny particles. He became more curious, and he like kept many objects around him, and he broke down again and again and again into simpler form, and he reached at that particular situation where he could not divide that particular part. Okay, so he named that particular part as Parmanu. Okay, he named that particular particle which cannot be divided further as Parmanu. Understood, beta? Very important, huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay, and he like gave some conclusion. So I'm writing that conclusion here. Okay, that Parmanu, and you know that Parmanu we used to call today as the atom. So discovery of atom, that credit goes to Rishi Kanad. Okay, because he discovered that very like time back about 600 BC. So we must proud Indian saint called Rishi Kanad. Okay, so I'm just giving his conclusion. Okay, Parmanu means atom. Atom is the smallest particle of the smallest particle of universe that cannot be divided further. Divided further. Okay, and all the matter around us, they are made up of such tiny particles called atom or parmanu. Okay, so this is all about the atom according to the Rishi Kanar. So again, I want everyone had to take a screenshot for that, or you can write it down.
Sir, can you scroll down?
Yes. Done, everyone?
Sir, I am done.
Okay. Okay. So now we are going to discuss more about the atoms. Okay. See, in our periodic table, in our periodic table, table, 118 elements are present. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Out of 118 element, 92 elements.
So, and there are even more elements that have not yet been discovered.
Yes, yes. So 92 elements are naturally occurring, beta. They are naturally occurring. Okay. And the rest 26 elements are synthesized in laboratory. Synthesized in laboratory. Understood? 26 elements are man-made, means synthetic, and 92 elements are natural. Understood? Keep replying, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. Now, next part. Out of 118 elements, 95 are metals. Then we have 17 are non-metals. And 7 are, huh, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Someone is saying something? Okay.
Sir, continue.
Okay, okay. And we have metalloids.
Sir, what about hydrogen, sir?
It is considered as non-metal beta now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Not 94. It is not 95. It is 94 beta. It is 94. Okay. So we have 94 are metals, 17 are non-metals, and 7 are metalloids. If we will add all, we will get 118, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So just do remember, out of 118 elements, 92 elements are naturally occurring and 26 elements are synthesized in laboratory. And out of these 118 elements, 94 are metals, 17 are non-metals, and 7 are metalloids. Now we have to understand metal, non-metal, and metalloids. Let's take a screenshot again. Done. Now we are going to discuss about some atomic particles of.
Sir, I have a small doubt.
Yes, beta.
Sir, it's like you told like elements are three different types.
Your voice is not audible to us. Yes, will you please repeat? Okay. Now we are going to discuss about subatomic particles of atom. Okay. So inside atom, okay, at the center of atom, okay, it is called as beta nucleus. So we can write definition also. What is nucleus is? What is nucleus? The center of atom. Center of atom. Okay. And inside the nucleus, positively charged particles proton have positive charge and neutron have no charge. Okay. So inside the nucleus, proton means positively charged and neutron zero charge particles are present. Okay, the center of atom where proton and neutron are present, okay, is called as nucleus. Understood what is nucleus is, everyone?
Sir,
Beta?
Sir, can you repeat your question again?
So I was just asking, have you understood what is nucleus is?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, around the nucleus, we have different paths where electrons are revolving continuously. So here we have electron, okay, and these electrons, they revolve continuously around the nucleus. Okay, so here we have, see, this is called as nucleus, and here we have the different paths, and these paths are fixed beta. Okay, these paths are very like fixed distance from the nucleus are called as orbits. They are called as orbits, or they are also called as shells. They are also called as shells. So cells are nothing but the path where electrons are revolving continuously around the nucleus. So these electrons are negatively charged particles. That's why I have mentioned here negative charge on them. So first we have to write electron. Beta?
Can you explain again from electrons?
Yes. So I'm writing here, don't worry. So these are the negatively charged particles. I'm writing here electrons.
Sir, are all of them negatively charged?
All electrons are negatively charged.
That electrons is a part of atom.
Yes. Without electron, atom is not going to exist.
Sir, but how can it be electrically charged?
See, in every atom, equal number of proton and electrons are present, and they have equal charge and opposite. So equal and opposite charge cancels each other. That's why atoms are electrically neutral. Okay. Each, yeah, I will write that also, don't worry. So electrons are negatively charged particles.
Sir, so basically an atom is like...
They are charged by magnitude, sir.
Yeah, they have like, the charge is about it is negative 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge is present on one electron. And it is considered
with the help of gravity and magnitude, right?
Yes, and you know that charge is considered as unit negative charge. It is considered as unit negative charge. And proton contain equal but opposite magnitude, and which is positive. So proton contain unit positive charge. Yes.
So these electrons and protons are found in the food.
Yes, in atom. Yes, they found together.
Sir, so basically an atom is like a miniature micro solar system where the nucleus is the sun and the electrons are planets.
Yes, yes, you can say that.
Sir, Sir, did you write 1.67 into 10 to the power of 79?
No, minus 19 beta. It is minus 19. Wait a second. Let me correct that again. It is minus 19. Okay, and C is coulomb, the unit of charge. Okay, so these electrons, they always revolve around the nucleus in a continuous path called orbit. Okay, so we have three basic particles. One is called proton, and protons are positively charged, so I'm just giving positive power. Then we have neutron. Neutrons have no charge,
And
so I'm
neutron.
just giving 0. And electrons.
Sir,
Uh,
sir, electrons are formed by magnitude and gravity. How are protons formed, sir?
see, the gravity of electron is very, very less. Means they have very like about
Zero gravity.
yes, not 0, but negligible, you can say.
More than 0, less than.
It is very, very negligible. You know, the mass of proton is about 2000 times greater than the mass of one electron. That's why in atomic mass of electron is neglected. Okay, so the sum of proton and neutron is called as atomic mass. Atomic mass. And number of electron or number of proton is called as atomic number. Okay, number of electron, and you know, in any atom, electron and proton are present in equal number. So you can take number of electron or you can take number of proton. So number will be the same. It represents the atomic number. And the sum of number of proton and number of neutron represents the atomic mass. Understood? So I'm writing here atomic mass is the sum of mass, the sum of number of proton and number of neutron. It's called as atomic mass. And what is atomic number? The number of electrons.
Number of electrons present in the particular atom.
Yes, or number of proton. Okay, so you can take number of proton or else you can take number of electron. It will be the atomic number. Understood, beta, everyone?
Sir, I didn't understand one, sir. This protons is equal to electrons, you said, right?
Yes, means
Protons have an atom positive and electrons have a negative atoms, right?
yeah, negative charge.
Negative charge. So
Yes.
they are what are this what number, like what is this, sir? 1.67 into 10.
It is the charge on, like actual charge on electron.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. That means the electric charged value, right?
Yes.
Charge value.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Sir, what is the 1.67
into 10 to the power minus 19 of coulomb.